Hello everyone, today I'm making a video because I was browsing through blankets and this video will show you 9 patterns. Some of them are knitting patterns and some of them are crochet patterns. So let's start with the first one. On the screen you can see Lisbeth blanket. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm going to put a RAVELRY page over here on the screen so you can check it out and see all the other information. If it's a free pattern or kind of knitting needles or crochet hooks it needs and maybe yardage and so on. Down below I put links also so you can just click over that and maybe see it better if it's not so clear on the screen because you might watch it on your mobile, right? So this one, as you can see, it's quite stunning. It has, if I can say, seat stitch, that's how I would call it, as a border, and in the middle they're a little bit of like butterflies or something. Well, it looks like that. I haven't read anything of it. I basically just looked at the photo and I liked it so much. It would be interesting. You can kind of have a glimpse at how the wrong side looks like. So it's definitely not reversible blanket. I'm just saying, just one size only. The next one over here, it looks like for sure a baby blanket. It's ABC baby blanket. As you can see, it's quite interesting. Well, it has quite interesting texture on the screen, our RAVELRY page, so you can see all those information if you need them. I think personally it is an interesting blanket, but not for like covering the baby, actually spreading out on the ground for baby to play and stuff, because it has a nice texture as you can actually see it yourself. Another one, a knit one, Domino baby blanket, and actually this is the one I'm thinking of because I have a few bits here and there and I checked the requirements for this. Check it on the screen, you can read it yourself. You knit it, you make small pieces, you connect them while you're knitting the next piece. That's that. And you need 11 minis, but the requirement is 20 grams, so is it only 5 grams that you need knit by that little thing? I presume so. Maybe 5 will be enough. I don't know. But definitely you need 2 additional 100 grams skeins. And I think I checked it was 365 meters. So I don't know how much is in yards. But that's a fingering weight yarn for sure. So this is something I'm thinking of. I actually gathered all the minis I have. Let's move on, shall we? And then here we have Bits and Bobs blanket. Actually, that's my whip since 2020 and I think I'm going to finish it. It won't be the way I was thinking that I'm going to make it over here on the bed because I have so many other things that I want to knit and this size is quite big, and maybe I'll leave on the screen over here a video that I have a blanket progress because people were asking me, have I stopped? Am I still knitting on it? And so on, so on. So check that out if you're interested what I was up to with it. Very nice to knit and very squishy, that's what I can definitely tell you. And I have a tutorial over here because it looks like brioche but it's not, and then how to fix things in case they're dropped. So check that out. I would probably have to check myself if I start re-knitting it because last time I touched it was, I don't know, ages ago. Let's move on to crochet one. Do you see this one? Granny Goes Large. So I presume it's like a granny blanket, but the photo just took me by storm, and not sure even that that's a free or paid for pattern. I'll screen check it out the RAVELRY because I definitely put it up for you, and I just put it up there because it's like a symbolic blanket. If you think about blanket made with yarn, probably the first thought that people have is this one or at least the one that looks like that. So that's a crochet, just in case. And then we have another one on the screen. You can see Leafy baby blanket. So as you can see, it's just nice. It's quite reminds me of the one stitch from the stitch book that I have, but also reminds me of a shawl that I knitted a while back. So again, that's one of the blankets that you can use it only on one side for sure. Move on, another one. I think it's like also something traditional. Chevron baby blanket. So on the screen, the way you're knitting it creates those little lovely zigzag things, and that's a brilliant opportunity to just switch yarn. If it wasn't the way you're knit, it would be just straight stripes, but because the way you're knitting and playing with the stitches, it creates that. So there's nothing fancy in regards changing colors, it's just playing with the stitches. So that's also really nice, as you can see. So such a nice yarn colors, and kind of reminds me more of a beach, if you're going on a beach near the water blanket. That's my personal feeling about it. Another one, now Tickle Waves Blanket. So that's crochet, and it's just, if someone is into waves, water, those vibes I got from it. And it is crochet, and my friend crocheted, and she said that it's not that difficult as it looks like, and probably I will be able to do it, but we do what we want to do, right? So anyway, this is a cute one, really nice. Check the texture, check those things, how actually they look. Maybe you can click in the link down below and just zoom it out, how beautiful it is. And the last one, but I know it's definitely not the last overall. There are probably plenty more patterns that I just missed. This one was, which is called Vivid, and obviously the whole lace thing is just stunning, and I love those unique colors, which means that it's just one color per square, and just mix them around, and they're very cheerful, very kind of child friendly, I would say. So yeah, that's my propositions for the blankets. Let me know down below, have you knitted any of those? And if you've knit some others, let me know down below, because what I can do, I can definitely check the pattern and like it and put it to favorites. If I gather more that they're even better than I showed it to you, I'll try to make a new video to share the knowledge that people share down below. So I hope you enjoy this one. Tell me which one is your favorite one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!